Hey JJ, Christian Clark here with Knoll.com. The 128 you guys put up last night is season high. Just what did you think was working on the offensive end collectively?
We played well in transition. Zion was great in attacking the basket. I thought our spacing was really good last night. One of the best games for spacing that we've had. Yeah.
What's up, JJ? This is Will from the Athletic. The last time we talked to you, asked you about the early season numbers. You said a big part of it was you just weren't getting the shots you were used to, just the number of shots you were used to. Just what's it been like these past few games, just kind of figuring out where you can find your offense within the system and just what you guys are trying to do.
Yeah. I think for the most part, I've gotten some good looks.
Hey JJ, this is Andrew from ESPN. Nice to see the mustache back for one.
I know I gotta trim this down so we can. There's like 10 days now.
Fully get the mustache.
Yeah, we got to let it stand out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. For as far as your front court with Zion and Steven, is that the strongest front court you've seen in your time in the NBA, just between those two guys?
I mean, they're probably some of the strongest, yeah, for sure. I played with Joel. I played with Blake and DJ. Played with Dwight. He was pretty strong. So, typically the centers are going to be strong, and Zion is sort of an anomaly, especially in today's NBA at that position to be that big and fast.
Hey, Christian Clark here again. When we hear about Nikhil, I mean, from everybody on the roster, they say, I mean, this is a guy he's putting in the work behind the scenes. I mean, for those of us who don't get to see behind the scenes, just, what is, I guess, like the level of work Nikhil's putting in every day? I mean, just kind of, can you give us an idea of how a young kid is operating behind the scene?
He's committed to the game. I mean, he works as hard as any young player I've seen. And certainly we have some other guys on our team that work really hard as well. It's an everyday, all day thing for him. He just he loves the game and he wants to be great. And you're always going to bet on guys who like to work.
Hey JJ, I'm Eric Walden. I cover the Jazz for the Salt Lake Tribune. I was just kind of curious about your thoughts on Derek Favors. He's a guy who's played here in Utah for all of his career, except for last year with you guys. Just wondering what your thoughts were in terms of how he was as a teammate, how he fit with the team, just kind of what your thoughts were on Derek Favors.
Yeah, I texted D-Fave when he signed with Utah and told him how I felt. He's actually one of the best teammates I've had. Just a consummate pro, great in the locker room, as low maintenance as they come. He's just a pleasure to be around every day, and a pleasure to have on your team. He does all the dirty work, incredibly unselfish, and he's makes every team he's been on. He makes them better when he's on the floor. He's just a great guy to have on your team.
All right, thanks, JJ. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Thanks, Jay.